Do you find yourself in the middle of a monotonous rut in your life? The following question seems almost ridiculous. What if I said to you that this very mindset might be the problem? In this video, let us explore factors that are inhibitors to happiness and success in our lives. Perhaps you are already working towards achieving all the above, but are you really? For countless people, it seems as though they wake up every morning discontent and always pursuing things that are insignificant. Does that sound familiar? Collectively, we shall discuss on a number of aspects, which if changed, would open a new horizon for each one of us. When this video is completed, there shall be real methods to help one escape negativity and live a real positive life. Well, are you ready for it and to find out what kind of mindset has been keeping you from moving forward and upward? Let's get started. In campaigning to have new demands met, personal development and the attainment of dreams, one needs to be ready for change and the unknown. People need change in their lives, and that is why they find a reality check menu helpful to transform their lives. Take a man or a woman who is extremely cautious, who never takes a risk, who shies away from anything new. They may generate a sense of boredom, of being locked in a repetitive existence, with no desire for anything outside of it. But the moment they choose to go for it, whether it is in starting a new business, or doing a passion project, or even in migration to a new city, they create a brand new world of opportunities for themselves. One might think that taking risks is equal to being reckless. However, risk-taking is about making rational decisions for the sake of one's development. For instance, take a person who aspires to get a novel scripted, but they are so much afraid of rejection. People who join local writers group get feedback as well as support from others who also compel them to continue writing. This small action can turn their written work and enhance their results around. Recall, it is always the leap in the dark that precedes a giant leap to glory. The change is a process people resist a lot. New ground is always considered to be a little difficult to tread, and people usually are discomforted at the prospect of venturing out of their comfort zones. But think about it. What is the worst case scenario? Maybe it is a case of similar to what is said. Someday the fear of something becomes worse than the thing itself. Since it is acknowledged that failure must be considered in a positive light, there should be ways of changing our attitude to it. This new concept reduces the level of fear that people have and makes them to act courageously in order to improve their standard of living. And as they adopt change, this prepares them for the next eventuality, defeating the barriers and skepticism. As far as a person's individual development is concerned, the most important stage is the one that encompasses fight and fear. Think of a person struggling each day. He may have a stressful working environment, problems within a family, or a constant inner critic. Instead of allowing these challenges to become the story of their lives, they allow themselves to face their terrifying foes. This is the change of mindset that is so crucial. It's about understanding that the ideas which make us uncomfortable help us grow. For instance, a person can be in a state of anxiety when had the task of making a public speech. So taking gradual efforts, which may include imitating before friends or joining a Toastmasters club, can help them to do it better. To understand how it feels like to have lots of troubles in one's life, one needs to know that these troubles are present in the lives of all individuals at some point. The concept of perseverance is therefore to ensure that you fail not, even though there are barriers that hinder any competent individual to succeed. Suppose a young person who has developed a business idea feels discouraged when they hear constant no's when they approach investors. They do not quit. They process the feedback and apply it as a set of suggestions that helps to advance. In addition to this resilience provided by the perishable capital, this failure strengthens their determination to succeed and offers them a chance in the long run. Any barriers that are unturned add up to the experiences that tell them that they can achieve whatever they want in life. Also, it is noteworthy that the readiness to experience discomfort may result in a surprise chance. Think about it. When was the last time you did something out of the comfort of your own culture? Maybe it was picking up a new sport or simply attempting to start a new project at the workplace. They result in the correction of such vices or character deformation and in gaining new friends and relations. If people change their perception of challenges, they are able to transform failures into commodities. As they navigate challenges, they prepare for the next crucial aspect of their journey, relating tightly to experiencing one's life to the fullest, to being true to oneself. Upgrading the quality of life is the dream of every person who wants to live as they ought to. The relationship between risk and the inability to achieve security is especially evident in the given quote. On the one hand, social life is filled with risks. Often when people try to aim at the absence of the risks, they turn to an empty and uninteresting existence. It is rather to picture how a person who avoids change, who does not take risks, and prefers familiarity would be like. Though this might sound quite comfortable, it leads to regret and lost opportunities. On the contrary, the options that conquer the spirit of life lies in creating a roadmap that is in line with who you are. For instance, a person may set a goal of going to a foreign country all alone when he or she has a lot of fear, to just wake up and find out the world is a big place full of opportunities. The truth of the matter is that there are advantages to living an authentic lifestyle, and one of these is that the performance of the various activities in one's existence enhances. This makes them able to feel and engage with the others much deeper and eventually chase the dreams that are in line with their soul. Suppose there is an artist who, not wanting to follow the trends of the time, starts painting what he or she wants. This commitment to the real makes their art better and draw a crowd that enjoys the work because it is an honest representation. Thus, learning who they really are, they open the world, which is full of promising contacts and possibilities. However, authenticity entails the daring and readiness to find the society's wrath intimidating in equal measure. Such a picture is quite familiar to everybody. To become a real person, a person just needs to adjust to the role prepared for him by the society. And what must it be like to live the sort of life where decisions are made based on what others want you to do? How draining much. Rather, it is best to pursue one's self-interests, and at that point you have goals which are personal in nature. So, knowing that they have all rights to improve themselves and become the best they can be, they can design a life which will be not only meaningful but most importantly motivating to others. As they embark on this authentic existence, they prepare to face the next challenge, eradicating the hesitations that are characteristic for such radical decisions. It is now high time that you work with these transformative skills as seen above to the best of your understanding. As a conclusion of what has been learned today, one is in a position to ask herself several questions, most of which are in this format. You do. Then are you willing to say no to all the tempting things and struggle for the things that would really matter in your life? Reflect on how you can improve your current work life by changing some of the activities that would result to enhanced performance and quality life. Ask yourself, what daring action can you make on the week towards self-authenticity? From chasing the dream project or the next big idea, to planning day-to-day actions, and even when evaluating progress, every move matters. The greatest principle is that life is changed by one decision, and so, the improvement of life starts here. The only thing that must not stop you is fear or doubt. In case you benefited from this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and enable the bell icon. Read on for further practical tips and other useful information on your individual development plan. As the diamond has it, the pressure and the heat of life are actually the chance for a change. I look forward to all the challenges and to all that I have to face, knowing that I will be extraordinary in the end.